If your HR isn't documented, consistent, and defensible, you really don't have an HR process. You have exposure written all over your organization. Most businesses really don't wake up and say, we need an HR audit. They begin to feel it first. Maybe their hiring starts to slow down or feel inconsistent. Turnover doesn't stabilize. Managers handle the issues the same way, or the organization grows, but the structure that they have never really catches up. That's usually when HR audits become necessary. If you're a business owner and you haven't reviewed your processes within your organization within the last 6 to 12 months, you're already behind. So let me walk you through a simple, repeatable way to actually conduct an HR audit. So step one is discovery. So you're defining the scope. The first and most important thing is don't try to audit everything all at once. This is where people get stuck. Focus on a couple of areas, maybe 3 or 4. Some of them can be hiring, pay, policies, your documentation, your leave processes. These typically are where your risks show up most. And within that, you're reviewing a couple of things: your policies and documentations, your workflows, any compliance exposures, and how managers and the people within those workflows apply it all in practice. Because the breakdowns rarely ever happen in one place. It's typically seen in how all these pieces connect. Step two is the process review. This is where most audits go wrong. Don't start with the policies. I need you to pull real data. Pull out 3 employee files. Look at the past 2 recent terminations, your 2 most recent hires. You're not auditing what the organization says it does. I want you to look for what is actually happening. Don't cherry pick the clean files. You're not going to find anything interesting. If you pick your best cases, your audit is going to be useless then. And I want you to compare that to that documentation. What does the policy say should be happening versus what's actually happening? Are these 2 things aligned? Because most organizations don't really have a policy problem. The application is where typically we see most of the issues when we're doing our audits. Next step, step 3, you want to identify your breakdowns. Where do these inconsistencies show up? Are your managers handling the same issues differently? Is documentation there? Is anything missing? Is your documentation accurately capturing everything? Is it vague? Are decisions being made with a clear standard in mind? The moment that consistency is missing is when your risk starts to show up. So now you prioritize. What creates exposure if challenged tomorrow? That's going to be your highest risk. What's inconsistent but not immediately dangerous? That's your medium risk. And what do we just need to clean up? That's your lower risk. Step 4, remediation. And this is typically where most audits fail because people try to fix everything all at once. Don't fix everything all at once. Fix 3 things. Fix 2 things. 1 compliance risk, maybe a manager behavioral gap, an issue with documentation. If you try to do everything all at one time, nothing is going to get fixed. And lastly, you want to validate defensibility. You want to ask yourself one question. If somebody challenged your business decisions tomorrow, could you defend them with documentation? And that's somebody that I like to put in front of you is, if you're looking a judge in the eye tomorrow, could you justify your business decisions with documentation in front of a judge? Because if your answer is no, then your audit is not done. But if you do this correctly and you can walk away with 3 things, you can walk away clearly with visibility where your risks currently exist, a prioritized plan instead of just a long list of problems, and a system that can be applied consistently and not reinvented every single time. That's the difference between reacting to HR problems and getting ahead of them and controlling them. Because you don't need to conduct an HR audit to feel organized. You conduct it to reduce the risk you're exposed to. And the carry risk that you don't identify and stays quiet is the risk that shows up and costs you money tomorrow. I'm Dr. Faulkner with Faulkner HR Solutions, and it's been my pleasure helping you navigate how to conduct practical HR audit steps.